Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, I'm Rachel.
And I'm Brad.
And we have a vlogging channel where we just kind of film random things out of our lives, mainly pertaining to our IVF journey and our twin pregnancy so far. So tomorrow I'll be 30 weeks with twins.
Happy
third
trimester.
It's officially the third trimester. It has been for like 2 weeks though.
Right.
But this is the first update that I'm filming that I'm in my third trimester.
Rachel's asked me to guest star or help her out. She thought it would be neat if you kind of got the husband's perspective.
I got tired of like watching myself in this long monologue of all of my symptoms. So I thought it'd be fun to see if Brad can pick up on what I've been complaining about the last 3 weeks more so than before.
So she's kind of taking notes, and I haven't taken any notes, so I'm just going off memory.
But I'm very vocal with what I'm feeling and experiencing, so if he listens, then...
Yeah. So I would say that the number one thing that was probably the scariest in the past couple of weeks was on Sunday night, Rachel couldn't feel one of the babies moving. The whole time they've both been transverse, and the boy's been on the bottom and the girl's been on the top. And so she can feel separate movements from both of them. So she could feel the boy move, but she couldn't feel the girl move. And it had probably been, I don't know, an hour or 2 hours. Well, kind of all day, really, you said, right?
Yeah, like when I realized it was in the evening, and I couldn't remember the last time I felt her. So, yeah.
So we went to bed, and she kind of laid down and relaxed and decided that she felt like a kick 3 times.
Which you felt too.
Yeah,
right?
Which I felt one. Luckily, she had just a routine exam on Monday. So when she went in, they did an ultrasound on her. I guess they didn't call it an ultrasound.
No, it was so I talked about this in the vlog that we posted yesterday, but it was a biophysical profile. I called it something incorrect in yesterday's vlog. I didn't know what it was. So yeah, it's just more of like they look at the baby's movement. Instead of doing a bunch of measurements like they do on normal growth scans, they just make sure they're moving appropriately, and they both were, and they had just shifted.
Yeah, so luckily they shifted, and now the boys actually breach.
Yep.
And the girl's like a little...
I think she's kind of in the same place, but her feet are over where I feel him usually. So it's still that way, and it's still like unnerving because the general area I typically felt her was like this upper left side of my belly, and I feel nothing there, and I haven't since like Sunday. So it's really weird. Like what I'm normally feeling is really different now. So yeah, that's the biggest thing probably.
Yeah, I would say the second biggest thing is the amount of urine that's coming out of your body. So Rachel's been going to the bathroom. That sounded weird.
Yeah, it did.
Rachel's been going to the bathroom a lot more frequently now.
You've noticed too?
Well, I mean,
I just said it.
You say it every time that you go to the bathroom.
One night
so yeah,
I went 6 times. Sorry.
Going
pee again.
I don't mind.
Yeah, 6 times in one night. I thought I had a bladder infection.
Yeah, I was gonna say to the point where she thought she had an infection, but it doesn't sound like it.
I mean, I don't know if they test for that every time you go into the doctor and pee in the cup, but if they do, I don't have one. But maybe they don't even check, and I do. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a lot more frequent. It's really hard for her to get comfortable, especially at night. Like she's now dreading going to sleep, where before that wasn't the case at all.
I used to love bedtime.
Yeah. Now she's not excited about going to bed.
It's a battle. There's only 2 positions I can sleep in, and one of them gets uncomfortable quickly because of either my kidney or them being in my ribs.
Yeah.
So.
Her belly's definitely growing at a much, well, we notice it. It's growing at a faster rate. I don't know if it truly is, but it's definitely more noticeable. Almost from like one night, because before we go to bed, I always put the like stretch mark lotion on her belly, so I can definitely appreciate the size increase almost every night. It's crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah. When Rachel went in on Monday, her belly actually measured what would be a 35-week singleton pregnancy.
So the beginning of the 9th month.
So it's definitely getting bigger.
Yeah. When you said measured, you did this with your finger.
Measured.
What do you think? How do you think they measure it?
Like this.
Like around?
Yeah. How do they measure it?
It's your fundal height. It's like from, I don't know, the top of your crotch.
Really?
And then it just stretches across this way
You know they
to the
can't
top of your
see
uterus.
anything.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
So it's
interesting.
not like around.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah,
I thought it was around.
that's funny. What else? Is that about it?
That's all that I've really noticed in the past 3 weeks.
Okay.
What else you got?
Well, there's some stats on the babies that we can update on in case anybody just watches the updates. They're almost 3 pounds each, and they're about the size of an acorn squash. I love acorn squash.
Acorn.
I need to eat more acorn squash. And they are just getting fatter. That's what they do until the end, is just get fatter.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I know. His cheeks already look chubby in our last ultrasound.
Yeah, I love the fact that if you gave birth now, like, they would be okay.
Yeah, that is, 3 pounds is not
Okay, but
not great, but yeah, they would
survival
survive.
rate would be great.
Yeah.
Good.
Exactly.
Would be great.
I have this thing where, and this has kind of been my whole pregnancy, and someone mentioned it in the comments that they had it too. I laugh so hard. Like, I can't recover from it, and I immediately just start crying.
It makes me feel hilarious.
Well, it's almost like hurts whenever I'm laughing that hard. Like on our anniversary, we wrote each other these notes, and I wrote a really heartfelt note.
So did I.
Yours was really heartfelt too, but there was this part in it that was hilarious. And I was laying on my back, and it just struck me as so funny, and I just can't recover from it. Like, tears streaming down my face. Can't even like catch a breath. That's not normal for me.
Yeah, I guess I'm not that funny all the time.
I laugh a lot, but not like to the point where I'm crying and
Right.
can't
Yeah,
breathe.
that's definitely something new.
It's weird. It's real. I've never heard of that happening in pregnancy. Let me know if that's happened to you, because that's,
Yeah, that'll be interesting to hear.
yeah.
If anybody else has that.
I've been getting Charlie horses at nighttime while I'm sleeping, so that's another thing adding to my really fitful nights of sleep. And it's absent-minded. I'll be like half asleep and stretch and like point my toes and then get Charlie horses. Charlie horses.
Charlie horses. I hate Charlie horses.
I do too. And I got one like when I was getting out of the car the other day. I stepped out of the car and immediately got one, and I was like sore from it.
Yeah.
What else? I've been still having like, some people ask like how my kidney's doing. It seems like it depends on the day or like the position of the baby. If she's all balled up on this side, putting pressure on it, then I'll have a day where it's just like killing me all day. And then some days I won't feel it at all.
You've definitely complained less about your sciatic pain and your kidney pain, so that's good.
Yeah, it's not worth even mentioning, I guess. Heartburn. I've had heartburn a few times, and that's not really fun. Yesterday I ate a banana and got heartburn afterward. That's not good. I know
That sucks.
super common later in pregnancy, even with just one, so I'm waiting for that to get worse. And our Tums have been expired for 7 years.
Our Tums are from 2011, expired in 2011.
But they're Tums, so it's only like
Yeah, it should
one
be fine.
ingredient.
Yeah.
Morning sickness, remember last week?
Yeah, you had a whole week.
Yeah.
Every day.
Every day, like at 9:20, and then I had it again today.
So glad I'm a dude.
I know, and it wasn't like where I was throwing
Yeah,
up.
at least you haven't thrown up.
No, but I couldn't eat our breakfast. Like on our anniversary,
Yeah, that was really sad.
It
I had a
was.
nice breakfast and Rachel couldn't eat it.
Because I was too nauseous. Yeah, that really, I don't like morning sickness. So that's not fun that that's back. I had these varicose veins showing up in my legs that I've never had before. Have I showed you them?
No.
Like that? Do you see it?
Yeah, that stinks.
I know. And then it's like right here and right here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure do.
Yeah, so for some reason I have varicose veins showing up because of pregnancy.
Will those go away?
No. I don't think so.
Well, I've seen that procedure. Have you seen that procedure on Facebook where they inject it and they go away?
You can pay for them to go away. But they won't like go away after. And then like if I'm on my feet too much during the day, my feet and my ankles, like pretty much from my knees down, hurt. And it's just like, I guess from extra weight.
Her dogs are barking.
Yeah, my dogs are barking, which they are today, so probably need a foot massage.
All right.
So, one thing I was gonna mention, and this has just been like throughout the course of the pregnancy and it's kind of weighing on me now, is that all of the issues that I've been having, most of them have a dietary fix, right? Wouldn't you say? Like whatever issue I'm having, there's always like a recommendation for some type of supplement or food or something that I can eat to remedy the situation. From the beginning, it was like, well, it was important to get enough fat and protein for like the baby's development. Fat and protein were like the last things I wanted in the beginning of pregnancy because I felt so sick. And those were like aversions for me. And then it was like my blood pressure was low, so I needed to increase my salt. So I had to like add salt to things or pick salty foods. And then I had 2 times where my blood pressure was too high, so then I have to watch my salt. And then it was like my iron's really low, so I'm researching foods that are really high in iron. Then I'm taking an iron supplement, so it totally jacks up my digestive system, so I need more fiber in my diet. So I'm having to like, and then I had the cold and I needed to take vitamin C, or like eat vitamin C rich foods. It's just like really hard to find a diet when you're pregnant that is balanced and isn't way too much food for the day, but like fixes all of the issues that you're having. I feel for all of you ladies who are pregnant and are trying to like, I don't know, fix the ailments that you're having, and everyone's just like recommending foods here and there, and it's like, there's just no way I can possibly eat all of that in a day, or liver at all, ever. I know. It's like the most common recommended item for iron.
Well, speaking of livers, you ready to do your bump update?
Oh yeah. Speaking of livers. So here's my almost 30-week bump. And it's looking pretty huge. My small size t-shirts that I normally wear are really snug, and like after I move around, then they hike up so that the whole bottom of my belly is hanging out. So that's not attractive. And here it is from the side. I had to move because you couldn't see these in front of the chalkboard wall. These leggings are from the company Blanky, and they are maternity leggings. So they have this whole built-in panel that is supportive for your belly. And then it has like extra like crisscrossing thicker material in the back to support your back. And it just kind of holds everything in and holds it together so that you're not uncomfortable and saggy all day. But I've been wearing these since the very beginning, and they fit, like they just kind of grow with you. And then they have some that are for postpartum, like nursing leggings that go up really high so that you can nurse without your whole belly being out. So that's my 30-week bump. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions for us, or if you have any suggestions on like how to make these more fun and interesting for the last 7 weeks-ish at the most, then leave a comment below and hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed it. Did I already say that? And we'll see you next time. Bye.